Hello and welcome to part 4 in this G-Audio Getting Started tutorial. In the previous tutorial we saw how we could use pulse modules and pattern modules to make some very simple random music. Now the samples we're hearing are original piano samples that are simply played as they are. What we can do is change these samples by specifying an envelope and basically only grab a chunk of the sample and play back that chunk. To do that, I'll select Create G-Audio Envelope, and by default the envelope is 1 second long. It's at offset 0, meaning at the very beginning of the sample. And it's got fade in 0, so 0 attack, and just a bit of fade out so that it doesn't clips. Now I'll simply select the pulse pattern and drag and drop our newly created envelope there. Now the only change you'll hear now is that the samples are shorter, but if I change the attack, you'll hear them fading in, and if I offset them you'll hear more white noise because the samples are normalized, and since they're piano samples, further down volume is lower and normalization will bring out the white noise in the recording. Now I'll just go back to the pulse pattern and turn off random bypass so that we get more sound. Now we could decide to make the samples much shorter. We can zoom in and let's make something very short and with a snappy attack. Okay, we'll change from seconds to samples. So we have a very small 26 sample fade in, quite a short, about a tenth of a second chunk of sound, which we'll make even shorter. Okay, why not? And we'll turn random bypass back on and just bypass a few sounds. Okay, so that shows you how you can make very different sounds just with the very same sample by applying an envelope to it. We can then choose to pitch shift different sounds. We'll just pitch shift that one an octave lower, this one as well. Pitch shift value is in semitones. This one will make a lot higher. This one a fifth lower. Let's go higher here and really low with that bass there. And we'll turn off the low pass filter that we have on this track 0. And in real time we can always just move the envelope around and have fun and explore which sound we like best. And we can very quickly go back to our original piano sample. Just zoom a bit here. And we can just turn all pitches back to 0. And remove the envelope when we're sick of it. That was an introduction to G-Audio's envelope. You can push envelopes quite far and go into granular synthesis territory, and that will be the subject of another tutorial. In the next tutorial we'll cover graphing audio, and I hope to see you there. Bye bye.